Hi, how are you? In the Philippine Tagalog language, I'm Jessica Jacosalamrola, your new host. I have an exciting new show called Locals in Las Vegas and Beyond. And it's a lifestyle show that I created with a lot of great people in Nevada. And I made a big change coming from Chicago, Illinois to live here. This is 20 minutes north of the Strip. Beautiful weather, big change again from the Midwest. And being here in the West Coast, it's just great because I want to really show people what life is beyond the Strip. It's not just casinos, it's not just gambling, just a safe family environment. We also will be covering on my show, hopefully, that you're going to see some really inspirational people, regular people, youthful senior citizens. There's 200 to 250,000 Pinoy Americans and mixed race cultures living in households that hopefully will tune in. Want to cover authors and artists, creative locals here that are just so talented as well. Also, non-for-profits, organizations that really help to improve the community. Thank you so much and enjoy my show. Hi, it's Jessica J. Roller from Film TV. Today I have Heather here in this beautiful, we'll go out in the sun for this one, kimono. And I just want to ask her a few questions. How are you enjoying your time here at Kazina Society or Japanese Fest?
So good every year.
Okay, and, let's go in the sun and see if I can get more light here. Tell us more about your outfit and then if you got it from Japan or did you go shopping?
I bought it here at this festival last year at one of the vendors,
Awesome.
and I've been waiting a year to wear it.
Beautiful. And then as far as the parasol or umbrella, did that come with? Or?
I bought this one separately, yes.
Okay, do you want to turn it around? I like how they...
I hope I tied it right.
How do you get the waistband in, or how does it just like you wrap it around?
You wrap it around, you put it over your shoulder. They actually have a booth over there where they tie them on you or put them on you.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Heather, and enjoy yourself here. Have a good day. Thank you. Hi there, it's Jessica J. Rolla here from Phil MTV here at the Kazina Spring Fest. It's a huge Japanese festival today, Saturday, April 3rd, 2026, and this is called Urban Matcha. I'm going to have you tell us who you are. Are you the owner here?
Hi, yes, my name is Hank from Urban Matcha.
Tell us about your business.
We specialty in matcha. We're in business for about 7 or 8 years now in town. We have two locations in Las Vegas. One in the Chinatown area on Jones Boulevard and Spring Mountain.
Great.
And the second location is on Rainbow and Ravendale. And we're doing a soft opening right now, and our grand opening is going to be next Sunday.
Okay, great. Oh, where, Summerlin?
No, in the Southwest area.
Okay, great. And then when you started the business, did you think this was going to be going on for this long? And
no,
the matcha trend is actually
when we started it eight years ago, matcha wasn't as big, so we just kind of have a head start earlier, and thankfully, matcha kind of grew a lot, and then it took off, and then right now it's kind of blooming, and everybody wants matcha.
That's so exciting. I'm really happy for you. And this one is with the milk. And then
Correct,
how many forms are on the menu? I did film it a little bit.
Right now we have 6 items here for this event, but then in our store we have a very big menu, all things about matcha.
Do you also have food too, or just drinks?
We have sandwich, and then our new location is going to be open for the morning, so we do have breakfast item like croissants and bagels and sandwiches.
And can people pre-order online or anything like that?
At the moment, no. It's going to be all in store at the moment.
Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that we met, and it's wonderful to be here at the Japanese Fest. But thank you for sharing, and then tell us again where we can find you, or is there a phone number, or you just find you on your locations?
On our Chinatown location, we are located on 3400 South Jones Boulevard, Suite 3, and then our Rainbow location is 7795 South Rainbow Boulevard.
Great. Well, thanks so much for talking to me, and success always to you.
Thank you
Have
so
a nice
much.
Day. Bye-bye. And this is Jessica J. Rolla, Film TV. We're here at Nippon Clinic for the Japanese Fest in Las Vegas. And I have here Nippon Clinic. And hello, ladies. How are you? I'm going to have you talk about yourself. Tell us who you are.
Yeah, we are the provider for the Nippon Clinic. We are usually providing the primary care
Okay. And you're based in Las Vegas. Where are you located?
We are located on Eastern and Hammond.
Okay. And how long have you been in practice for?
Since 2019, we've been here for 6 years.
Okay, wonderful. And then what do you specialize in? What would be your main
So,
thing that you provide? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we are doing primary care.
And she's the boss. Okay, yes. Mela does the primary care and the mental illness and also pain management.
When what's the most common forms of pain management that people need to see you for?
Low back pain, knee pain, leg pain. They have a lot of problem to walking, and they have a lot of pain with their joints. So
think
we're taking care.
Same with me.
Yeah, yeah.
All ages, or do you like have some special like customers? Is it mostly or patients mostly seniors or all ages? You just
All
say
ages.
Yeah.
We have a lot of all ages. Like they have like a joint pain, even.
yeah, joints is a
they're
big
young.
common thing.
Yeah.
And
We do not use any pain medications.
We use
It's
the
a-
holistic.
I love holistic.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm also patient.
I'm taking care of her too.
Do you have just one location?
We are one location.
Okay,
yes.
great. Well, we would love you to also visit Filipino American TV, but
Yeah.
for now we
Yeah.
have you on because we're at the Japanese Fest. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, ladies.
Thank you.
Good day. Hi, it's Jessica Jacosalam-Rola, your host for my show, Locals in Las Vegas and Beyond. It's a new lifestyle show that's just launched recently, and here in Las Vegas, we have so much going on with a lot of creative individuals, business owners, entrepreneurs. Things I want to cover here is going to be or today's episode with a special guest I'm interviewing who is going to be under my People Who Inspire. And this individual is someone I actually knew his family back in Chicago, Illinois, where we grew up. And years have passed, and me moving here to Las Vegas in 2023, didn't know I was going to run into this person who's made such a name for himself even more here in the West Coast, also in LA. But I'm going to let him talk more about his great accomplishments and sense of community. And again, he's someone, as soon as I reunited kind of with him as an adult here through Filipino American Professionals Association at a business mixer, and socially, it was great for me to do this connection. And I wanted him to be featured under, again, my People Who Inspire segment here for my Locals in Las Vegas lifestyle show. And we are affiliated with Film TV here. As you can see from the banner, you can scan our QR code, and Film TV is having my show aired, and it should be on Wednesdays, but you could always watch the repeats on Roku, Vimeo, YouTube, but Kakapit Bahay means our next door neighbor. So we're also under Global Filipino Network, which has all these great programs internationally that could be seen from the Philippines or in the Philippines, with Mindanao and Nudge Sports. And you can really learn about the Filipino American culture. And my guest does happen to be Filipino American, so just like me. So thank you so much. I am again your host, Jessica Jacosalam-Rola. So without further ado, I do want to introduce to you the great Michael Susara.
Hey, thank you, Jessica. Thanks for having me.
Introduce and tell us a little bit about yourself, Michael.
Well, like you said, my name is Michael Susara. I am the owner and founder of a company called High Flying Entertainment, and we're a high-energy professional MC and DJ entertainment company.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of weddings, banquets, corporate parties, things of that nature.
Okay.
And what makes us different from other DJ companies is that we just don't stand behind our equipment and play music all night long.
Right.
What we
Oh,
do is we
definitely.
actually go out onto the dance floor after all the traditional events are done, and we interact with the crowd with our cordless microphone, and we do like dance lessons, like the Cupid Shuffle,
Oh, I didn't
Cha-Cha
realize
Slide, you know,
before
things
you
of that
start
nature.
filming.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Mini
And-
dance lesson. That's,
yes,
how many people
absolutely.
do that, right?
Right, right. Well, here's the thing, you know,
Loosen people up.
and I've been in the business for, you know, over 30 years, and starting out of Chicago,
Yes,
as you know, our
yes.
families know each other from there. And basically, it kind of evolved because there's a lot of DJs out there that don't do that, you know?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't just sign a contract, say, with a bride or like someone that's hired you, you know, say it's you know, what are your common clients? Is it, do you do weddings or special, like, is it in the Philippine community, or do you have like a number one type of category that
Actually,
you're
well,
working with lately?
the weddings are our main cash cow, if you will. But we do birthday parties, quinceañeras, debuts for Filipinos. We also do corporate events as well. You know, like holiday parties. Yeah, we're pretty busy during the holidays as well. So that's pretty much any event that you need. You know.
And then as far as being in Vegas, I mean, do you feel like you're in a competitive space or that you are unique? Because again, I didn't know that you could, and I've seen you prep a lot of people, even with FAPA, the professionals group, that, you know, there's something charismatic and easygoing about you without scaring people in many ways. But then
Well,
again,
thank you.
I'm not shy, but I could be. Or like say someone's not really ready, you know, you itself as an MC or host you're a show in itself. I know
Well,
that.
thank you.
I remember we had Mindy Lloyd, a candidate running for
Yes.
county commissioner, and she's actually shy. I think when you kind of meet her, you know, she's not like this like really gregarious person, but I felt like you brought out the energy coming from her.
Yeah.
And she was all you know,
Yeah, when I
campaigning. It was a
introduced her at-
surprise visit too.
Absolutely. When I introduced
that
her up
helped
to
her a
come on
lot.
up to say a few words, she just came up and
Yeah, that was
grabbed
easy.
my arm, and yeah, she kind of let loose.
Yeah, you have to definitely be, I believe, a people person.
Yes.
And then when you mentioned, or I think I you know, was talking about the LA market, do you get booked way in advance where you'd have to go to California, or is it
Yes,
also weddings there
absolutely.
too?
So, you know, typically or traditionally, people that are getting married, they plan at least a year ahead, or
Okay.
at least 8 to 9 months before the actual event. So therefore, we know ahead of time on what's coming on our calendar. To answer your question, whether it be in Chicago, because we go there as well,
Okay.
or up and down the coast of California,
Mhm.
you know, we're high flying entertainment. We'll fly anywhere
Yes, you are.
to, you know, DJ and MC your special event. So therefore, to answer your question, yeah, we do book ahead of time, but then we also have, you know, a small percentage of clients that book us, like, you know, we ask them when their wedding is, and they're like, it's in 2 weeks. We're like,
Oh, wow.
alrighty then.
Yeah,
You know,
shotgun.
yeah, exactly. So,
Or
you know,
destination maybe? Or,
certainly,
or, yeah.
certainly. And speaking of that, we do get a lot of clientele, especially
Elopements.
being here in Las Vegas. We got a lot of European clients coming into town,
Oh, yeah.
from Asia as well. And, you know, we're all over the internet, you know, on Facebook, High Flying Entertainment Las Vegas. We have a High
Right.
Flying Entertainment Chicago, as well as Los Angeles.
Okay.
And, you know, our website's highflydj.com, HIGHFLYDJ.com.
Right.
And people find us on there as well. But we'll pretty much go anywhere to DJ your event.
So you guys are a small team, or do you have like people that specifically ask for you, say they heard about you were referred, but do you have like, you know, like a sidekick or someone say, yeah, what if you get busy,
So,
different cities?
Great
you know,
question. So we
especially
do
for summer.
have a small team, and basically here in Las Vegas we have a team of 5. In
Okay,
Chicago there's a team of 3.
Oh.
In LA, team of 2. So and it's seasonal as well, because we have guys on our DJ team, which all of them have wedding experience or DJ experience more than 10 plus years, each one of them. And then, of course, we assign them to the different events that we booked.
Okay.
And then we basically shuffle them around in that manner. Now, to answer your other question, and if they would like for me to actually perform for them, well, certainly there's a premium for that. And yeah,
Right.
to answer your question, yes, I would be able to perform for you as well.
So like say on your website, and I'm sorry I hadn't been on there recently, but like do you have each of your people like a profile or any clips of like say any
Great
of them?
question. So we don't have
MC.
profiles of each individual team DJ. What we do is the process is, say for example, the client goes ahead and books us for their wedding. about 30 days out, we asked them to fill out a new client packet for us, which is, 8-9 pages that they would need to fill out in terms of, the event timeline, their music requests, like what their first dance is going to be to, father, bride, so on and so forth.
Like
and then we have a page on there that has a column for special requests that they definitely want to hear that night, and then there's also a column, a do not play list. Because we're there for the client, Jessica.
Right.
We want to make sure we're focused on them, and we are there for them as well. And then after they send that information to us, I myself, a working DJ as well as a team DJ leader, if you will, based on their event timeline and music requests, that's how I will personally, assign one of our team DJs to their event based on those two things.
It's almost like you really have to get to know your clients too.
Absolutely.
I'm sure, like consult with them, especially with weddings. I remember when I got married, almost, it'll be 10 years next June.
Well, congratulations.
I'm making, I think, well, my husband actually was a wedding DJ.
Oh, is that right?
When he was single with his best friend, who actually ended up being the best man. But it was great that Jerry and my husband, Mark Rolla, they were actual, DJs international. And
nice.
They're a little older than, but he has such great memories. And my friends were like, your husband did my wedding, and I didn't know. But she wasn't a close friend to be invited to our wedding, but they're still married and have 3 kids. But he would say a lot of the angst that brides went through, or like the families, were because, there is no probably organization in what they probably wanted.
Correct.
Or, you know what I mean? And you need to sit down and really talk to your brides or your clients how they want this to go.
Well, here's the thing, Jessica. You really have to imagine, and of course, being married, you understand. You've been, on that side where, this is one of the biggest, events in your life. You know, and certainly you just don't want some, Joe down the street to perform for you that has no idea, how to announce, the grand entrance, for example, or the first dance, father, bride dance, things of that nature. And to have this once in a lifetime event put in the hands of a amateur, let's say, it's pretty risky.
Right. Well, I don't know. I actually give you credit for that. And then I feel like it does take confidence, to try to navigate, since you do have you 3 cities or 3 teams.
Yes.
Do you have a busy time, or do you feel like
typically,
you have enough to schedule?
To answer that question, so in Chicago, our busy wedding season is during the summer.
Right.
However, here in Las Vegas, it's in the fall, because when temperatures, get cooler, people tend to party a little bit more, and then it spikes up again for the holidays, for holiday parties.
So, with graduations, you find that's also
yes,
busy
graduations too. Not as busy as we are during the holidays, but we take on graduations as well.
And then getting personal, are you married? Do you have kids? Or?
I've never been married. I do have a 21-year-old son who's about to graduate.
Congrats.
College at
Where?
At University of Illinois Champaign,
oh, wow.
Urbana. He's graduating next month. Go Lee.
God,
and guess where he wants to go for his graduation?
Where?
To the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
So we're planning to do that.
Are you going to take a trip with father-son trip or a family trip?
Yeah, father-son. My sister's coming, and then I found out we got 3 of our cousins that want to come and join us as well. So it's going to be a big party in the Philippines.
Well, speaking of trips, we actually have for the Filipino town of Vegas, 1-year celebration down the street here from our studios at Maryland and Flamingo. Next Saturday, we're actually raffling off, not me personally, but the group is they're actually raffling off a trip to the Philippines.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh, right on. Can you enter?
Why not? But I don't know. I know
That's
it's
exciting.
a long flight. I would love to go, especially, I was born in Manila, but my father's side of the country is Cebu. And we have actually, my maiden name is Jacosalem, and it's the street. And I'm thinking, I have never been to Cebu. I was born in Manila, but my cousins are out there, some of them, and it would just be really nice to see my namesake.
Right.
I mean,
do you know that your parents and my now late parents used to attend the Santo Niño events in Chicago? So that's how we kind of met as well.
Yes.
So I remember your dad very well. Very nice man.
And my dad is still around, and I think he sees Philip to be on Roku. I don't even think he knows the capacity of how much I've grown living here, but. Yes, and all the old school crowd, unfortunately, a lot of them have passed, but my dad's still hanging on. He's 87 now, but
God bless
all
him.
those years when I was a kid, I really felt that sense of community, especially with your parents in mind. And
Sure.
they were doing the old school with the guitar, and
Absolutely.
but there's been times when they had like the annual centennial in a church, like they'd rent it out and not just be at someone's house. And
Yes.
St. Timothy's, I believe, in the north side, and they had like I think a
They were
DJ,
huge.
and
Yeah, they were
they would
huge.
really invest in trying to entertain people, and
Right.
it's a family, and being a Christian or Catholic, I mean, we just had our faith, and I grew up with that, knowing
Right.
that we had to be together and like survive. But
Absolutely.
we were doing it happily with that crowd.
Right. And now you're here in Vegas.
Now we're here in Vegas. So,
Awesome.
wow, I'm just really glad that you came to our studios. And then, I want to just look back here now. Was there any other career path? And I've seen your LinkedIn, Michael, but you were also, you had a graduate a degree in at Loyola.
Yes.
So you started out
with a
were you
biology
gonna-
degree. If you
about-
could imagine.
Were your parents wanting you to be like, oh, don't do the DJ thing, because
Right.
with me, they're just like, don't do what is fashion,
Oh,
or
trust me.
they wouldn't even know, what I'm doing now. But as I got older, they understood, and they
Yes.
said you can succeed. So, what was your first career choice,
Well,
or had to
okay,
be
so-
since you studied that? BS biology.
Yes,
Loyola too.
I
That's
have.
a good
Yeah,
school, though.
Loyola University, Chicago. Go Ramblers! And I graduated with a biology degree, and then after that, this was back in '95. I landed a job for Abbott Laboratories,
I
which is
remember
a
Abbott,
huge
yeah.
pharmaceutical
That's actually
company.
where I grew up.
And I was a lab technician, Jessica, and for 3.5 years, I just couldn't do it anymore because I'm sure I'm very social, and
Yeah.
I
So you
I
did
can't
work
be,
in it. Yeah.
Exactly. I did work in it, and I just couldn't see myself doing that for the rest of my life. And that's when I went ahead and started my own mobile DJ and entertainment company out of Chicago.
What year was that when you actually, did you just quit, or did you kind of
in
use it?
98, 1998
just
is
said-
when I got the my business license, got insurance,
Oh, yeah,
and
you went
basically
through the
that's
whole
when
channel.
it became legitimate. In
Right.
1998, long time ago. Yeah, so that's how it all started.
Now, were you alone with this, or did you have a partner at the
I
time?
was alone at the time, but then actually the girl that I was dating at the time, she saw my passion for the entertainment business, and she knew how well I did my DJ business and so on. So she asked me if I'd like for her to invest in my business, and I was just like, yes, like that. So that's kind of like how that started. And then, with any business, it takes a while to get going.
Right.
So I started picking up like odd jobs in between just to make ends meet. So I became a substitute teacher for the Chicago Public Schools.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like the way we grew up, I have to say, our school system, whether it was CPS or private school, we had a lot more choices in education.
Absolutely,
And I'm very
yeah.
proud that, even if you're not like, and a lot of people don't like end up working at what they studied, not
Right,
really, or
right.
staying with that same
Right.
thing. But we definitely had choices of education.
Where did
here.
you attend?
I actually went to a private school called Dominican University.
Okay.
Back then in 91, graduated. It was called, they changed the name, Rosary College. It
I
was
see.
right by like Triton and Concordia.
Yes.
But I had
See,
a-
I'm familiar with
Yeah.
Rosary College. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mom was like, you got to get that business minor, because all I wanted to do was go to New York or Parsons or Paris
Right.
Fashion Institute. She's like, no, not happening.
Right.
But she was right, because I took the business classes and I was actually pretty good at that. And political science, art history, things that you wouldn't think would matter now, but they do, because those elicited a lot of storytelling, creative writing. I was taking that as more of an elective. But all that stuff I think about in the past, I did help me, I think, with my future.
Sure.
But the business skills, of course, with marketing and sales, you are selling yourself, right?
Right. Absolutely. Well,
Um,
speaking of the education part, I mean, when COVID hit,
Yeah.
obviously nobody was partying, nobody was getting together, so
Oh,
it
God.
totally
Did that
shut
kill
my
your-
business. Oh, it
did
sure
it?
did. It killed.
What did you
Yeah.
do at that time?
So at that time, because I had a biology degree, I ended up picking up I was a laser technician for a
right.
medical company out of Woodridge, Illinois.
Right.
And I worked there for about 3-4 years, and then restarted my business again. And here we are, 6 years later, from that.
Well,
Yeah.
you survived.
Weird time. Yes.
And you have a son
Yes.
that's graduating college.
Exactly, right.
Well,
Right.
and that's important that, you think of ways out of the box again
Absolutely.
to survive, especially with COVID. I was a
Well,
nanny
we're Gen
tutor.
Xers, you know what I mean?
We are Gen Xers. We do
make
not
things
give
happen,
up.
Right.
We make things happen. I think our communication's there too. And sometimes you just got to fight,
Absolutely.
and survive.
You got to make things happen, right?
Well, Michael, thank you so much for coming here. And again, one more time, where can we find you?
So you can find us online. Our website is www.highflydj.com. That's highflydj.com. And you can find us on Instagram as well. It's highflydj is our tag name. And then, like I said, Facebook for, the old schoolers, Gen Xers that's still on Facebook. It's High Flying Entertainment Las Vegas, Chicago, and Los Angeles. And if I may, Jessica, give 2 more shouts out on some, like a PSA, if you will.
Of course.
On, let me see, on May 14th, I am the Director of Entertainment for the Filipino American Professionals Association.
Yep, I'm a member now.
Yeah, you were there.
Yes.
And our next mixer, if you will, is going to be May 14th. It's a Thursday. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it's going to be at Saffron Lounge, which is located 3545 South Decatur.
Yep.
We know I'm pretty good friends with the chef over there, Chef Roman.
Perfect.
And on another date, on April 19th, my compadre, Mike Cruz, he's having an event. It's a fundraiser that he asked me to MC. And it's actually, get this, Jessica, it's actually for his 9 or 10-year-old daughter. She's part of the first Filipino robotics team here in Las Vegas.
Is it that Balikbayan?
Yes, there you go, Balikbayan Bats. That's exactly it.
Yes.
Yes, on April 19th. That's a Sunday from 11 a.m. to, I believe, 2 or 3 p.m.
Okay.
And it's going to be at Monk Felix's at the Boulevard.
Even better.
You know what I mean? So hope to see you guys there.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Michael, for coming. And you know what? Have a great rest of your week. And thank you for, promoting yourself and giving back to the community. Again, he's one of the people to inspire and helping others. Because I know Balikbayan is a nonprofit, from my understanding. And Filipino American Professionals Association is a great group to, again, network and grow within each other's, businesses and, refer others to each other. And because you can't do it alone.
Absolutely. And, I just want to say congratulations on your show.
Thank you.
And it's very exciting for you. And I look forward to your career evolving here in Las Vegas.
Thank you so much, Michael.
You're welcome so much.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to Phil-Am TV's Locals in Las Vegas. And you can catch us on not just YouTube, Vimeo, GlobalFilipinoNetwork.com, anywhere you can find Phil-Am TV. And again, this is Jessica Jacoso-Amrola, your host. Have a great day.